No, no! Bruce, what have you done? All you had to do was stand still! Wait, are we calling the 93 theme the classic theme?
When I would
Makes me
ask
feel
you
old.
about it.
I don't think he's okay. Ah, I can teleport too. Oh. Greetings, we are back. Ready to go to bed, actually. Yeah. 10:30.
The bed
Time
is
to get a
comforting,
good
if
night's
a bit run
rest.
down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Yeah, had a good day. see
The
what the
bed
night
underneath you
brings.
is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world
check.
and into its
Check's
dark
working.
shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Is the mic not working? Audio meter says it's working. Oh, story time. How was Mr. Ninja's Easter dinner? Were there burgers and barbecue? Sounds better than what I had. I had really mediocre Applebee's. Oh, you lost power in the morning. Oh, fun. It's been raining all day here. But, nothing powery. Oh, good. Wait, rain and hot? Oh, no, see, it got cold here. I came home and I put a sweatshirt on. Rainy, hot in hell, and tired. Not an ideal start to the day, no. But good food makes everything better. Great food. Computer turned off. So that's why I sounded low. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. It helps the audio when you have your computer running. Yeah. My audio, it runs through the desktop through the like an Elgato audio control thing. I don't know why, but that's the way it decided to do it. But sometimes it'll launch and then not work right. I have to turn it off, turn it back on again once the computer's up and running before I can hear anything. How was Applebee's? Like I said, it was mediocre for Applebee's. I had this chicken fiesta rice thing. They slathered it in whatever sauce they used. It just overpowered the chicken. Definitely had better. Usually that Applebee's isn't bad. Like usually whatever I get there is pretty good, but this was not great. And my mom had a steak that was like half gristle, so she wasn't super thrilled either. The only person that left that restaurant satisfied was my brother. Pretty good chicken sandwich, nice. Yeah, I was thinking about if I was gonna eat anything before and or after stream, but the grocery stores were closed today too, so cheesecake. I have to make do with whatever I have here. Make some vegetators. Vegetator tots, veggie tots. Got these, what is it? How do you fucking say that? Can't say cauliflower. Cauliflower. And, bacon and cheese. Yeah, that. cauliflower. But they're, you know, like tater tots, but made out of veggies. That'll be my after stream snack. But yeah, other than that, yeah, rainy day. Went to dinner, had a mediocre dinner. Did not get any of the shopping I wanted to get done because apparently everything's closed on Easter. Came home and was going to do laundry and dishes, but was just so tired I ended up sleeping for like an hour and a half. I only woke up like a half hour ago. Oh no, no, more than a half hour ago. I did finish Devil May Cry like just now for stream. So that was good. I really liked that. I looked it up at the very end. The entire time I was like, why does the vice president sound like Kevin Conroy? Because it was Kevin Conroy. But yeah, I really liked it. Also, Lady was voiced by what's her name? Scout something. She was in Halloween. The Halloween reboot. Well, reboot? No, the Halloween soft reboot sequel. Which I really liked her. She was wasted in the next ones, but she was really good in that first one. Alright, well, let's see. Limbic system. What are we doing? Digs into my brain. Yeah, no, yeah, I really liked her.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Shut up. I just want to sleep.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
It's generally how I wake up. For some reason, I have a real penchant for waking up 2 minutes before my alarm's about to go off.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Yeah. All right, well, time for a brand new day.
Yes?
So, I shaved. Oh yeah, we did shave. He does not look better. Shaving was a mistake.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
I knew I shouldn't shave. I knew it, and I still did it. What an idiot.
No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the...
Damage.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Nothing. We're just leaving. All right. So what's on our agenda for today? We're not buying the goddamn film pads. All right. We still have no leads on the murder weapon. We have really no interest in getting signatures for Everett. Oh, we do need to go to the island to do the bullet trace thing. Can't do the boardwalk thing until we can get into that building. Gonna with her project before. Yeah, we got to get the ravers in the nightclub. Salt the wind. Figure out why Suna couldn't hear anything through her headphones. I think a lot of those require checks. Or, require me to put a point in one skill or another. I don't have any points.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, I need to put another point into perception. This one. I think, what's the other one? It's tuition or kinda that feeling skill. Alright, well, maybe we can get there by working up the coast. Oh wait,
You're
no,
back.
this is Joyce.
Good.
You?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Oh? Okay, how did we get there? Who had the boat to take me up, the island?
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Yeah, sure looks like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point. Like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Yeah, and looks like we had a couple partygoers here.
Looks like it.
Looks like they had a great time laughing here.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Huh?
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Change. How am I supposed to get up to the island? Measurehead. I wish the checks that are no longer available would just go away. Like the church doors. The church is open. We unlocked it. It doesn't need to be here anymore.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What more do you want to know about? Yes, let's see.
We got nothing from her. Can you take me up
You're
to
back.
the coast?
Good. What can I help you with? Well, technically speaking, I'm not on it right now.
A license for the boat.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Good enough for me.
Why wouldn't it be? This is Revachol, Wayfair Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat. Good.
Can you take us up to that island?
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been... More lessons in basic... Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, I am sure we talked to somebody that was like, yeah, we can take you up to the island tomorrow. There we go. The island for bullet traces, yeah. A few more notes would be helpful for that.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay.
Structure
might
have
be
been
it.
used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how.
All right. Right, nobody up here. Okay, who the hell did I talk to that had the boat?
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Oh!
There's no echo and no answer.
Tim, any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
You might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there.
I hope not.
Wish we were getting experience for these thoughts.
The
This
once
is-
bright mural
yeah, this
towers
is the
above
one
you,
we need.
saying, Feld Electrical R and
Oh
D.
wait, I can try this one.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Alright, 50-50 shot.
A breeze, like a quiet sigh, moves over you. The cool air go to the children of the big sea.
The hell was that?
The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the Feld building.
Work with the children
Officer,
of
are
the
you
big
okay?
sea.
It looked like we lost you for a second.
The wind told me to talk to children. Let's go.
Okay, when you're ready, officer.
Damn it. Okay, well, we have a new mission. Find the children of the big sea. Alright, you could have given me something a little bit more to work with. Hi, are you children of the big sea?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Hey kids, has anything strange happened lately?
We had bad words and said, I got in trouble.
Oh, shouldn't have done that.
Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's the first step to a life of crime.
We won't.
Good.
We learned.
Let's move on. Where did you hear the bad words? Was it someone on the coast? The radio?
We just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
You heard them in your head.
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's... No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
Why, what a splendid rendition these two rapscallions have offered us here today. Faultless memorization. Perchance they'll enjoy greatness as a double act in the performing arts.
When did my drama inner voice turn into a snake?
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
Detective, about what the twins had to say. I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
Channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, anyway.
I think he's a fan.
Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
But it is related, Kim. The wind told me so.
The lieutenant says nothing. An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
What about the rest of the conversation?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
You heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we was spouting? Pah! No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
You sure you didn't hear any radio play?
These ears know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
You good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this. I'm ready when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
Well, we have no better leads.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, I need you to connect me to Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, a radio station. It's for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment. I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Yo, yo!
Yo, you got DJ Mesh here, my man. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What do you need?
Just calling to confirm, did you debut a new track from DJ Flacio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Okay, but what's the song called?
Yeah, that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
People like it?
They're loving it, man. The requests keep coming in for more. I really think it's the future of music, I do. Fucking, like, stinkcore or something. Shit's so nasty. Those stink waves come up like sound waves, you know what I mean?
Don't have any idea what you mean.
Doesn't matter. Listen, I'm dead serious when I say fellatio is gonna make it big in this world.
Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. How could that be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
Not that they played it on a radio, they heard it in their heads.
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Let's see. Sure, forced radio. Can't tune out? You'd make a killing on ads.
Speed Freaks FM is elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
No, that wasn't my fascist line. That was my ultra-liberal one. I can do the fascist one if you want.
You're a fucking wild man. Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, the fascist thing was me calling you an enemy of the state for force-pumping filth into children, thus corrupting traditional values.
Oh, man, I love it. You're great. No, we didn't do anything like that. We know how to. We just played it on air like normal people. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Nope, that was it.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
Press the button labeled Saved and turn on Speed Freaks FM.
It requires no adjustment. The radio is already set to Speed Freaks FM.
Oh, Kim is a fan.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rabbit Show. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Uh-huh.
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
That's DJ Mess. That was Speed Freaks FM.
The lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console. A look of betrayal. The secret has been revealed.
Ah, you should have told me you liked him. I could have asked for a shout-out.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like, Kim.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
Just leave it alone. He clearly doesn't want to share this with you.
Right, you don't want to get into this. No problem. You lying to me right now, Kim?
Excuse me?
Come on, you can tell me.
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow. The ocean wind blows, bringing in the smell of salt. That eyebrow. He's using his authority against you. You can't resist.
God, I'm sorry, Kim.
He remains silent.
Wow, we failed the authority check.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
Oh, I think we're good.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see...
Alright, well... We did that. Why is that not crossed off?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second. Sylvie Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, Detective?
Oh wait, no.
You hear the call break.
Anything else I
You
can help
didn't
you
need to
with?
hear from
Just
her.
a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10.
Okay. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Spooky shit. What does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
I mean, a weird voice in my head said talk to the kids. Maybe it's related.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
Probably not.
Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
Didn't. Sorry, yeah,
No
probably
need
should
to
have.
apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Yeah, it would have been prudent to ask where they were when they heard it the first time.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Real quick, boys, where were you when you heard the voices?
There. We were there.
Thanks, kids.
Uh-huh.
We were there where? One of the ruined monoliths?
Full circle. Back to Feld, then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands.
Where's Feld? Feld mural.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Can't see what all my bonuses are. Pull on your knowledge to understand what caused the twins to hear the radio in their heads. Suck if I fail this.
You know a lot about radio.
Jeez,
Enough
I
to know
almost did
you
fail
have
it.
no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads. Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the coalition government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope. You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
What's that?
You know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be? Land's End? You took in the sights there with Lillian. Ruby wasn't up the disused radio tower among the reeds or beneath the boardwalk. The alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby
Where
either.
in the world
Idiot Doom
is
Spiral
Ruby
gave an
San
exhaustive
Diego?
account of recent events, but never mentioned seeing Ruby. You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps, just as you didn't find the Insulindian Phasmid. You did not find her. You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one. And you do know one thing about radios, Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. Ulan, the speed freak's mystery. It might just be related.
And she's here?
If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused that. Another fact for your collection.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase.
We
to
just
the basement,
bypassed the shivers
sweeping away
check.
footprints in the dust on the stairs. And then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What's happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
Because we've looked everywhere else. The twins did hear the radio from here, so something is happening.
True. And Ruby does have radio experience, as evidenced by her lorry. But how do we even get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
The ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Yeah, live a little. That's fine.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the felled building? A building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions. Perhaps a basement access. Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
We get into the building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
He means the pipe must be coming from somewhere in the building. The lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little things.
And it's right here, a maintenance door.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on this one. Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
Oh no. Let's see if there's another way in. Actually, you know what? We got that skill point. Boost our hearing up. Let's see. Check was that? Perception? Look ahead. Before we do it. If we can't hear what isn't being played.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, perception check.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, really? I thought it would be higher than that.
Everything
Yes!
disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Una, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden
I
floor.
don't know, what if we had a bunch of drug-addicted metalheads camped outside the church?
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yeah, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you don't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective, as always.
Great, I'll go talk to him.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Hey, about that 2mm hole.
The swallow, you mean? What about it?
Why does it give me an indication that there's new dialogue options when there's no new dialogue option?
Great. Thanks.
Ooh, alcohol. Nice. Found drugs, booze, and spare change.
Huh? I see you here. Hi again. So, how are things going?
I wanted to ask about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it? Told you we have a smell problem.
Wait, I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid? No.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs.
Is this like because I buffed my perception? Now I can smell everything?
It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now. At least, not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How do you know all this? He nods enthusiastically. No doubt.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news, I managed to convince... Okay, see, now this time, I do have a new dialogue option, but the previous screen didn't bold. Come on, game. I managed to convince Suna she's okay with you guys moving in on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
You're gonna have to share space for a couple weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church. Only love and anodic music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Oh wow, just everything's gone. Okay, well, progress on that front. Let's go see if we can't get into that building now. It'll take a couple hours. Immediately vanished. It must have been cold.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
I got gloves.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
Yeah, 180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if we don't climb? What if I just teleport? Okay.
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on, Kim. Where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
Why do we have a 58% chance of successfully teleporting to the roof?
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Yeah.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
What is our reaction to this? Do we cheer or do we play it cool? Like we teleported, you know. He did the thing. You know what? I'm not gonna gloat. I'm just gonna stand there like a Sumerian master.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
Oh. Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
So just so we're clear, a couple days ago I had a heart attack trying to, you know, just hop down from a short drop, and And now I climbed a 2 to 3 story building on a rusty, broken ass ladder with my eyes closed. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. I should take out my flashlight. God, I had a flashlight. Yeah, I had a heart attack once having just a hard conversation. Ooh. Intrasolary suit jacket. Buffs my suggestion? Now, is that a... I mean, it says it's a suit jacket. Is that a jacket or a shirt? Oh, it is... Okay, yeah, it is a jacket. I don't know. Really like the pinball maker's coat. +1 to suggestion or +1 to empathy and hand-eye coordination? Yeah. The +1 to empathy and hand-eye coordination is pretty good. Plus, I like the coat. Revolutionary hat. +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. Cool.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait. Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
Ah. Oh, there he is. Just really waiting for me.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. Yes, time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that, and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced.
Hey Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
This is all that remains of Feld R&D.
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
This be part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
All you find here is pain.
Thank you, Mr. Ninja. No, but yeah. We're on the case.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Tenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Saw them too. Footprints with the right sole worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect.
When did we see
If she
that?
isn't here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace, and it will start breaking down uncontrollably. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
You think whatever happens will affect our cryptozoologists?
You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected, but the situation in the city will get tense for everyone.
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologists might not be able to do their job.
How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
Bert knows more than what he's told us. Maybe we should continue working for it.
You're right. However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty our hands, but...
In this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now, Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
Don't cover them?
That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself?
Because
it's
it wasn't going through my ears.
Type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
What's happening to me?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
Wind on Absolute Cinema Best SAM Artist Sleep. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. Yeah, we're solving the mystery. Looking in orange clues.
Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equations. It's the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
This must be how the twins heard the radio in their heads. They must have been standing by when she tested it. She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too, as she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah, way beyond.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
So, have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Could you just turn this down a bit?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Damn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
So, how did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Hiding bullets under floorboards?
So, you found my shack, huh?
My shack now.
Surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
How did you know we were
I heard you
Oh,
in
we
the
did
passages.
that.
So you found...
Her tone is bitter.
You're
She
desperate,
thinks
aren't
she's
you?
been-
I was.
That's her
Okay, so these are all the
admitting
same.
bullet was an
Did you-
emergency exit.
Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Kalishi was the first to share her suspicions.
Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Who did tell us she was out here? Titus told me. It took some convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like...
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this shit to me?
What shit? I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to me.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
You say that Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think she's perjuring herself. She didn't hate him, okay?
I'm listening.
Alright, do you have an alibi for when Lily was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There was, how long did they say that he was gone? For 10 minutes that they couldn't account for, sure.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
Never mind. There's a secret way from the whirling bar to the roof.
Don't know it, but also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a gun.
And?
Where did you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jack's.
Really? Trigger?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Huh? It's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere? Let's see. I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is.
A Noctway 80 front loader. 2-barreled.
A lie.
Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
How do you know what we're looking for?
That isn't it.
You have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
You collect guns. Maybe old rifles?
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah. Evidence.
You like to hang out on rooftops.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Is that the only reason you hung out on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
But what's so great about the antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Do you leave any flowers for Claudia on the roof?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
Even wildflowers?
Nope.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Do we need to bring up the drug running? I feel like that's not going to help us. Let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Killed the merc if it wasn't you.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claudia's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Claudia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
What did she say?
She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Probably like being in a loud club when you already have a migraine. How did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Glacia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise. She lied to you about that, too.
Showerhead. Resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Think she killed Lily herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
You didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What does that mean?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
No.
Through
Dying.
the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something
shit, we're still
to
dying.
himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what's my name? If you know that, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the take. Criminals make
See,
up
I am the
bogus
boogeyman.
stories about cops all the time. All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
Oh, real question.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
Hey, what did you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing, possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Who was in this squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Minnow. We could either take a room here in the Whirling or go home for today. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
I think I know them. They're in Martinez.
Friction, lock, set.
Don't leave me here. Please leave.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Do you know about the bunker next door? Where are we at for pain threshold? Even shot?
What bunker?
Just a bunker. Have you been there?
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Oh no.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure.
How did that question kill us?
Your jaw.
I'm sure it's just heartburn.
No. It's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and weakness.
And
you
we
have
died.
to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark.
Yeah.
Face, like you always thought you would. You only see
Wasn't sure that we were on a time limit.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective
Final heart
of the
attack.
RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Oh, we were so close too. Wait, no, there's no way that this hasn't saved. Are you shitting me?
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down.
Really?
Still,
it hasn't auto-saved in an hour and a half? Alright, well, we're just gonna have to speed run through everything we've done.
Like a deaf.
Because you don't tell it.
They're right. This is
The last dream
of
everything is so. Oh, you're right.
the last.
So how's everybody's weekend gone? Hope the next week is better. Mood. Alright, so let's see. We were at no points. I think the first thing we did was we came up here to do our shivers check. Old fuck-ass PC died this week.
The once
Oh,
bright mural
lived a
towers above
long
you,
life. Well, that's
saying,
good.
Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
But wait, if we succeed on this,
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you.
okay. Well, this is new. We failed this last time, so do we not have to go through the
like that of a woman
investigating the
emptying
kids
her lungs.
quest?
She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
She's down there.
Ooh, she's down there.
Okay. Why?
The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder.
Perhaps you can climb.
There has... A rusty...
Yeah. That...
The distant... In addition, the first rung, not to mention... What if you were... Astral projection.
Teleportation is not a thing. This really oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
Alright, well, let's see if this works.
All you need to do
did.
is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel
okay, so,
the distance
but now we
between
don't...
the bench and the first
You don't know
rung of
about the
ladder.
kids.
All you need... Zoot.
Okay.
Bam!
I just saw...
The wind...
Never mind. Find a way to let me...
We just bypassed the whole kids storyline, which also means we don't have the experience to put our hearing up. So we can pass the other check. We may actually need to reload this and fail that check, so we can do the quest, so we can get the experience point.
Two rusty metal. The doors.
Huh. After you climbed up...
He's quite proud of himself.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
I don't know, we may need to reload and fail. Because I need that experience.
The bed is comforting, if a bit
I'm
run down.
like...
Still, you've earned a rest.
Really low on quest options. It's tight.
The bed...
Like a death.
Besides, that's the way it went originally
because
anyway.
you know, you
Here is much, much.
don't.
They're right. This...
We're
The last dream was
of hell.
everything is your eye.
The last...
Yeah, our RNG favored us, but we were like, nah. Yeah, so we got not buying pants. We still haven't found the murder weapon. No idea what we're doing on that. Not gonna do the signatures for Everett. Can't for the life of me figure out how the fuck to find the island. Or get the boat to the island. We need to check the boardwalk for border traces, but I think we need to do the felon thing first for that. So everything else is nightclub associated. And we can't do that without a point to get the people in there.
Yes? Yes. No, no.
Damn it.
Either way, good.
Yeah, we're completely out of skill points. I need to reset the white check on the listening to the machine inside the church.
The once bright...
But you know what? Let's just make a quick save here.
The once bright mural towers above. Suddenly...
Oh, damn it! Quit succeeding! Your best... The expression and you have a file? You mean the... Okay, it's like... Okay, so I put my head like this and go... That? Kind of close.
The once bright mural, a breeze.
There we
like
go.
Go to the children of the big sea.
Yes, I understand.
The wind rushes away, leaving.
Officer, are you okay?
The wind told me to talk to children. Let's roll.
Okay, when you're ready, officer.
He
Got my
clicked
face
over the
disfigured by
notification.
alcohol.
New follower? For him? Could he really be that entertaining? He was
The
grateful for the
scruffy-haired
support
little
and
boy
hoped his stream
kicks
would
a
be
stone
worthy of the
while the
viewer's
other
time.
watches him do it.
Should turn that up. That seems really quiet. But thanks for the follow. Do I have that audio? Yeah, that was pretty quiet. Oh, that's at full volume. I wonder if I still have. First, I may need to like re-encode that.
Bad words. But we learned. We just heard funny. We thought the radio, you know. DJ Flat, turn out the. No!
The boy draws a jagged rock.
Nightclub Story is your favorite?
Detective, I believe I don't speed free. Yeah, local station, known for its
We need
kinetic
to
music and aggressive style.
figure out how to vibe with that one dude.
Yeah, weird as it is, the situation is not Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference.
The lieutenant.
Let's at least rule out radio. The washer after you.
Our tenant that put a radio? Ah, no. Vicious was that? No.
Let's just. I'm ready.
Anything else?
Okay, did we need to talk to the kids again or talk to the
scruffy-haired
radio? Okay, no, we need to run back to the car. Finish this game 6 times. This is my first run through.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Chris. Come again. Okay. Hi.
Yo! An asshole is a mouth for shit. Yeah, that is the song. Now, look, I really think it's the future of music, I do. Doesn't matter. Listen, I don't understand. Speed Freaks FM is elective. You're a fucking... Now, what's that? Nah, man. Later.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you?
It records
didn't even
right away.
Okay, there we go. We got
Someone is still
a few
avoiding
experience points.
and his ears glow red. The lieutenant is resolute, a look of betrayal.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like, Kim. I wonder if we can change this conversation this time. Maybe we'll succeed on the authority check.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
Just leave it alone. He clearly doesn't want to share this with you.
Do it again.
Me?
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow. The ocean wind blows, bringing in the smell of salt. That eyebrow.
Oh, we
His
lost
evil
again.
way.
Nothing to get.
This is Precinct 57. 57's over and...
In the cabin, you see. a
Yeah,
set
Ninja
of
was
steering
telling me
levers.
the other day that there was a ton of drama between the devs and the producers.
Okay, let's start. There's no doubt the twins. I don't know what it means. I don't think the voices in your head are related to this. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the... No need to... And...
Encourage pirating it so, as it doesn't support them in any way, yeah.
Our tenant the Our tenant. What more do you? Yes. Let's.
The scruffy head.
There. We were there.
Full circle.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands. He looks to you.
Got it on Steam because you achievement. Don't have the funds, you just pirate it. Yeah, I got it off of Amazon Prime. Gave it away. Twitch Prime, so it's just on GOG.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld, you know a lot about race.
That is what I
Enough
rolled
to
the
know
last time,
you have
too.
no
I rolled a
idea
fucking
how
3
or
on that
why
check.
Those boys heard. Speed free knowledge. You know she lands the out you've even, and you do. If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. In through.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? So,
finally,
perhaps you can climb.
There has to be a...
Okay, so we got our experience point, our skill point. Now we can run back to the church. We'll just save scum this one just in case. How many points have I had to put into perception for this goddamn check?
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? Great. Thanks.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence, and then the pressure changes. It feels... What if the sound...
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we...
Suddenly,
it should...
No. You mean the speed? Of course. I guess I could...
Brilliantly go...
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Got that taken care of. Best part about this is you can feel so many check... Yeah. Yeah, I'm... curious to see what, a different playthrough would be like. If I focus on different attributes. Oh yeah, all this stuff too. Why can't I pick... There we go. I mean, we've somehow ended up with a lot of penchant for drama. Drama got... We got like an 8 in drama between already having a base set and then I think... Wait, why don't we have drama? No, we definitely should have... Where's our drama shirt? Are we not wearing the drama shirt? Yeah, we're wearing the drama shirt. And the drama tie. Why is it... Why is that not factored in? Weird. 6 in interfacing. Yeah, I think that's because we've got the we got a +2 on that from the gauntlets. Oh no, I wouldn't wear anything like... Yeah, it says right here we have a +3 for drama. Yeah, visual calculus has been handy too.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yes. What? It does. Told you we have a smell. Ether? No.
There's a little bit more experience.
He sniffs. It doesn't, however, at least not under the influence of stimulants. He nods, enthusiastic.
Yes? What? We are grateful, that's fine. And you're still sure about keeping fine?
Okay, so they're ready to go. Went with like 1 point in physique. Yeah, that's what I went through. I went like, full wimp mode. Just super, observant and brainy detective. Which, has been a bit of an issue. Had a heart attack trying to, hop down a rather small jump at one point, and had another heart attack having a bad conversation. Oh wait, if we get any experience for seeing that?
An old pipe. Building like this, your eyes slowly begin to adjust. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder. The pipe as your eyes adjust. And
given that however,
he means the lieutenant's
and it's
jam. Oh yeah. Big boy time.
Yeah, see, we didn't even try this check. I'm 90% sure I would hurt myself failing this check. So we're just gonna leave that there and climb the super dangerous ladder again.
A rusty ladder leads.
Yeah.
The distances between, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to astral...
Teleportation is not a thing. This really... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
On second thought, maybe teleportation isn't a thing. Because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening.
You're not. Please, don't try...
This is why we save, scum. How's the hunt for armor? I think we've got all we're gonna get out of that. The pants went to the office. We found the helmet. Yeah, we've got the chest piece. I think we've got the helmet. Wearing the gloves. Pants are gone forever.
A rusty ladder.
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, the first, not to mention, what if you... Astral projection.
Teleportation is not... This really has... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
Come on.
On second thought, maybe teleportation... A rusty ladder.
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to... Astral...
Teleportation. This really has... Oh yes, it could hurt.
Fuck's sake.
Thought, maybe teleportation is...
We've done this before.
A rusty ladder.
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to... Astral...
Teleport... This really... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
On second thought, maybe teleportation isn't a thing.
Could be. It could be that there's a like a randomizer check based on time or movement.
A rusty...
Yeah.
The distances, in addition...
I guess I should actually watch the rolls.
Not to mention, what if you were...
See if they're changing every time.
Projection.
Teleportation. This really... Oh yes, it could hurt.
On second thought, maybe...
It was a 4.
A rust...
Yeah.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to... Astral...
Teleportation. This really... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
It feels statistically improbable that I would fail this check this many times at that percentage.
All you need to do is close your eyes. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear. Your atoms fading out of existence.
This was so cool the first time we did it.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Yeah, just call it out for its BS. Say, hey.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
Damn it, Kim, you're such a joy kill.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly,
Killjoy.
blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding.
I'm being mean to Kim. I mean, we already teased him about his choice of radio station. Now, if he insists on pretending that he doesn't listen to alternative punk rock radio, then he can play along while we pretend that we can teleport. That seems fair. Yeah, see, I have no authority. I think I've got like a -1 to authority. Right? Oh, well, I got a -1 from items. I have a 3.
Two rusty metal plates that's... The doors...
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Oh, look at the thing. When you're leveling attributes, try to get them to an even number, as passive checks are usually that. Kind of like D&D rules where the +1 doesn't help you all that much.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted. Years worth...
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding...
Oh yeah, Kim wasn't here last
left
time
a
we
long
looked at
time
this
ago.
dude. Long time ago? How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
I'm a super cop.
We have found a lot of those lately. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've...
Hey, we got some experience out of that. Nice.
There it is again.
No. What do you... I don't feel it, but... We should still be careful. Looks like ours. Once we detain...
You will this part. Keep calm.
You're right.
In this...
You mean...
If it get...
Well...
If you can't...
I think I see...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or...
And ask about bunkers. Yeah, seriously. One more save here, and then we'll power through this.
Suddenly, your entire body is
Also,
like
we're gonna keep our
stations
ears covered this time.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable. Can't say.
The voice doesn't wish to hurt you. Nobody.
Oh.
That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this.
Both
It's
options
an
hurt you.
new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job.
Aww.
Tell her she's under a...
I'm using a...
The blasted from that pale...
Saw a pale signal. So precise at the up.
This, she's been holed up in here.
I built...
And
that's... Oh, yeah. Wait. I built it my...
And she...
That's illegal. Oh, yeah. Way... Yeah, I built it...
And she's...
That's illegal. Oh, yeah. Way beyond. Yeah,
so
I built it my...
And she's...
That's illegal. Oh, yeah. Way beyond. If you've got... God damn fine.
The gun... Well, it doesn't feel much better. But you can form...
maybe we'll just do the health now.
Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
Probably going to need it.
Just keep her... There's only... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
I heard you in the passages. So, you found my...
Her tone is bitter.
So nice. That's... I was...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Oh. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. Oh.
Hey, down.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? What?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make it.
Man, I was with the boys the whole... Yeah, and I can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, wow. Now I'm curious. No, why? Don't know. The shot...
She has... That didn't go super well.
And? The gun trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my... not...
That isn't...
Sure does.
A breach?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Yeah. Evidence. Who doesn't?
Okay.
Oh,
Trying to remember the exact order I did things.
Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. The view's pretty bomb. It's very... Yes, I'm sure. And anyway,
I don't think it matters
Gifts
super
of flowers
much.
and candy aren't really my style. Nope. No, I did not.
Oh, hey, we did get some experience. Okay, we're not gonna ask her about drugs.
Where?
More.
How should...
Those buddies.
Who has... He was still warm.
She...
All right. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. She asked...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? Yeah. She...
Classy. She lied.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for... I saw you. Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in
Oh.
your head. You
Hey, when did that one hurt me?
Mumbles. Fucking hell. And it's especially...
Oh, wait, yeah, that one did hurt me.
Felt like a vein explode.
Everyone...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Du...
So all of this just means that
Is that a joke or a threat? Yeah.
she...
I'm sure La Buddha... You know...
She... Wait. One thing. Possibly small.
Yeah. You had your death squad with you. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys... That sounded...
No satellite off. Let's go home, John.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends.
Okay, here we
Unless
go.
you have anything pressing to ask me?
I feel like we're, I mean, we're either going to fix this or die. So let's see what happens. Fuck.
The violent white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Feels like your brain is swelling up in your skull.
Hold still, try to have an apocalyptic vision.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your very... All you've cops suffer.
That's why we save. What if we sneak? We go very quiet.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like
I know you're feeling... Can't say...
the void doesn't wish to hurt you. No, that's a don't focus
That
on
is
her.
such bullshit that
Focus on doing your job.
both options hurt
Tell
you.
her she's under arrest.
I don't like that.
I'm using
The blast.
saw my equations. A pale signal precise at the up.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk.
No. I go.
And she's.
That's a. Oh yeah, way beyond. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing. Yeah, let's.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops.
If you've got some. God damn it! Fine.
The gun. Well, just keep this on. Be careful when you make your move.
I heard you in the passage. So you.
Her tone is bitter.
So nice. I was.
That's her admitting the.
No. Who ratted me out? Oh, but she couldn't have. Ugh.
A down.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by? What?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity.
Man, I was with the boys. Yeah. Can't do. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, no. Why? Don't know it. The shot.
She has. That didn't go super well.
And? The gun store. Trigger hat. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sure don't.
The breach?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
Yeah. Evident. Who doesn't? The view's pretty bomb. It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, no. Nope. No, I did not. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She...
All right. She sits down with a drink. She...
You made it look...
What? Yeah. She...
Classy. She lied.
Yeah. As I keep... War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible. I saw you... Yes. You. Everyone says you're
through the fucking hell. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein.
Everyone...
If she knows that about you, she might...
Harry,
So all of this just...
Is that a joke? Or a... Yeah,
She...
I'm sure love would... You know what I did.
She's not... Wait. One thing. Possibly small, but... She said...
Yeah, you had your... Sure you do. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys... That sounded...
No, satellite. Let's go home, John.
Fantastic.
Alright.
I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Time for Action Star. Super Cop Harry Dubois. Slowly crawling. Haha! We did it.
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again.
Thank you.
It still hurts like hell, but...
Alright, you okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? I mean, that... Okay, so... We'll try talking to her. I really don't want her to blow her head off right now.
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down.
You going to let us
talk? That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
I mean, we've got a decent shot. He has a decent shot too.
You should know the words to say. You've been here.
Yeah,
yourself.
I should know the words to say.
why
I've
is
got
it
really
not
good
coming to you?
rhetoric. Why am I standing here like an idiot? I'm gonna blame this on the.
You've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now.
Oh.
A smirk crosses her face. as she watches you stand there, mute. Then
This
she
is what I
exhales
don't
sharply,
like. I'm
shakes her
geared
head,
for rhetoric
pulls
and
the trigger.
suggestion and stuff. I've put a lot of points and stuff into this, and to just lose the things that you're supposed to be good at.
You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Like, that wasn't even a bad dice roll. I really don't feel like a lot of the rolls in this are appropriately balanced. Ah.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
Okay, well, what do we do now?
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there.
Put her in the tent. Yeah, but like, that was a, that was a suggestion check. I got a fucking +8 in suggestion. I've put points into it. I've geared myself for it. I should be able to just talk people out of stuff. It shouldn't be... Oh, that was rhetoric? Well, still. Yeah, +5. That check shouldn't have been as high as it was. And why was it rhetoric and not suggestion? Just walked over her.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. You see a rolled-up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
I am surprised that it didn't give us a chance to, like, give us bonuses to the roll through the conversation. Like,
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
well, yeah, but if I had spec'd myself to be like, a cold meathead bruiser type, then yeah, the check should be failed. But that's not what I'm spec'd for.
The lieutenant nods. There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines? You should look through them. Assorted
Magazines?
soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast
Save skimming the pain threshold. Well, what's the alternative? It was killing me. It's not save scumming, it's just reloading your checkpoint.
See anything?
I mean, it's not like I had an alternative.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Notebook?
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
Would have run away if he didn't do anything?
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Yeah, but I still would have died. I didn't even make it that far the last time. Where are you?
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She had good taste and must have taken what she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Oh yeah, I know.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism. Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Short, wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The first entry is from August 2nd
What'd you miss?
of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious.
We made it through the pain
All I can
threshold
do
check,
is make myself
and then
as
she shot
useful
herself in
as
the
I can
face.
while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Nothing on March 4th.
We failed a check
March
that
5th,
was
though,
way too
well,
high
That's bound to come back and
for
bite
what
me
it should have
in the
been
ass.
to
I'm
talk
bad
her
at
out of
this. Loyal to a
swallowing a
fault.
shotgun.
Except, but that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. That name isn't mentioned as far as small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th. Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I
Yeah,
won't
we have
stick
the
around
bullet
just
from her
to twist
gun.
my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again,
Yeah, we
isn't
found that
what
under
I've
the
been
shack.
doing ever since I got the call? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her.
A coincidence.
Is it? Can you be sure? What if you are secretly being manipulated by La Puta Madre as you pursue this investigation? What if he wiped your memory on purpose? On purpose? That's pretty far-fetched. Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me.
Well, Chris, I've been jacking up my perception. 5 in that.
Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have
Had to
to
do
know
that
if
to
he
pass
threatened
the sound
people,
check.
they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks. Don't get emotional.
What do you mean, framed?
By the Hardy Boys? By class here? By us?
Kim, am I really a La Putre Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Could have been Titus. Then again...
No one heard the shot.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet, who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
I like,
The plain red tent.
Why did, Claudia lie to us about whose idea it was? Frame the body. Oh, hey, that's handy. You may need that. Bullet.
The plain red tent.
We did get her gun, so I guess we got that going. Like, Titus is gonna be pissed if we tell him about what happened. Alright, oh yeah, so... Can we do the boardwalk examination now? You're supposed to do that from the roof? Oh? Really? I was sure this had to be where we do the thing. Well then where the hell do we do determine where the shot came from? It's not up here. Yeah, where the shot came from. We're looking for the three places that the shot came from. Yeah, I googled it a little bit and I just came up with a bunch of threads saying, you know, why is this quest the way it is? I didn't get enough details to tell me how to do it. How do we get to that fucking island, too? I swear I talked to somebody that had a boat that would take me to the island today. I swear I talked to somebody, you know, yesterday in-game. Leanne, the chick we went on a date with? We talked to her. That's who I thought it was, but she didn't have any options.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. Oh? Well, how can I... Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in... Why odd?
Life World. Someone's been reading up on...
Oh yeah? Take it from...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Yes.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
Yeah, she doesn't have take me to the island options. Oh, but it was her. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm not crazy. Yeah. So what about the boardwalk? Come back to check it out when you're doing club stuff, yeah? Yeah, maybe she's just... Maybe there's a specific time frame. Here. I read that you can't do the, find the bullet on the boardwalk until after you've done this quest that we just did.
This isn't just glass. These, yes, filament, the how, the why is easy.
So it is.
Missed this one.
I think these used to form a single... The rest of the building... These?
All you'll find here.
Alright, well, we'll... hop back over to, can't fast travel? Fast travel. Alright, well, long way it is. We need to talk to, what's her name? Laja. She was telling stories again. Her story doesn't match with what Ruby said.
Stop. Just up ahead. Danger.
Oh, that's why we couldn't fast travel.
What you have isn't enough. You'll need more firepower, a ranged weapon. Statistically speaking, sabers have proven to be rather ineffective against advanced military technology. Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun, but it's better than nothing.
I mean, our hand-eye coordination, our physical prowess is kind of toast either way. I prefer hand-to-hand combat. Don't forget to save. Can we save from here? We can't. We can't save from here.
This is not the time to discuss preferences. It's not just your own life that will be at stake.
Oh, okay. Alright, gun in the right hand, sword in the left. Let's see. Should we dress for success? Let's see how this plays out with what we're wearing. Oh, okay. I couldn't move. Hi guys. Everybody having a good time? Oh, they're just gonna ignore me. Okay. Okay, you guys can chill out in there. We'll go in here. What's going on? Hey, you
Hi
do
again,
it.
gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Everybody's gone.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you.
Exclusive
They were patiently
content.
for you to uncover them.
Okay, so what's this thought? The Jamrock Shuffle? Or confusing behavior. Research time. What does this give me? Shuffle. Find better loot in locked containers. Doubles the amount of cash found in containers you have to force open. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth the skill point. Yeah. She's gone. Red thread made of nylon leads into the room. It's tied to a bookcase on the wall.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman
How
having
does this
sex.
thread lead?
A ray of backward. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond.
Not supposed to be here.
B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Trying to tell us the shot came from the island?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Of course we don't trust her.
I don't know. At this point...
What difference does it make?
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Need to go to that island.
He is trying to justify it to himself.
I don't have anything to say. This is just something we have to do, Kim.
I understand.
Kim, let's go to that fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Is? No, she's not. We just saw her. Lillian, the net picker. She's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Two neon.
This... They put the stairs here. You actually go here. Where's Gilpsy here? This dude's the only person in here. Oh, he was standing outside. We talked to him up there?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Nope. Nope, I didn't need nothing. We're not gonna talk about this? What's happening? So what do you think happens if I go directly to, the boat? And just go to the island? Do we just not get involved in this at all? I'm gonna make a new save here. Where are you guys going?
I'm all out of
Oh.
shit to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
We had to walk all the way back there to trigger it.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up. You're not gonna talk
This is
your
what
mouth
was
out of
supposed
this,
to happen.
loincloth.
Hang on. Can we... Oh, yeah, we can load. Does it matter who we talk to first? What if we talk to Kuna?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Yeah, Kuna doesn't give a shit.
Fucking care.
Kuna doesn't fucking care.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Why so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence.
We've talked to everyone.
Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian.
Strange. It's as if
Okay, so these two
The Copper NATO is back.
are just kind of locked in their default conversation positions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's just locked up in general. Oh, I can't exit out of this. Oh no. Oh no. We broke it. I can heal. Well. There were things I expected to happen. That wasn't one of them. Yeah, no. Titus really didn't want to talk to me. Okay, so do we sequence break? Or do we go with the autosave? See if we can't trigger the cutscene the right way. After we've already, like, gone up the window and stuff. Wait, here we go, the quick save. You could, like, rename these.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth.
Okay.
Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through.
Oh, what's my equipment?
All right?
Oh, crap, I can't see my equipment.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Did we save before or after?
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Elizabeth, that is quite the wager you're making.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
Let's just walk away. We're out of time. This is...
The Mercenary Tribunal.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Big one is the mercenary at the gate.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
I would like a different option that rather than stop, this is the police, and just bailing out altogether. Alright, well... Okay, we did equip the gun. Because the sword is in my left hand. Stop! This is the police!
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, your fingers holding the grip of a gun that has just taken a life tingle. Go for it, it seems to say. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument.
Hey, wait, where is my gun and my sword?
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Well, we'll start with this. Talk about the Hanged Man.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth.
Huh.
He has to start it.
Who are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click, softly. Click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased.
Oh no.
No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Colonel didn't deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer? Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
Who's Silo Sam?
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Ooh, listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
It was someone else who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me it was a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court-martial won't decide who...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Hanging was a cover-up. Listen.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I don't think he missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Who's that? I don't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Howan Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
Was that Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
He kills.
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Easy. Easy now. All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really, none of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss him off. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Just a question. Who's in charge of the unit after the death of your colonel?
I am a Grinnell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
You're the highest ranking of the three.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun. But we're beyond that now.
As the leader of the group, reconsider your actions. This does not need to end in bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
Yeah, I can't pass that check. Where's Khaleesi? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
What do you mean, she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Figured out the armor, got him talking. We're still not. We're not gonna shoot him. Stand there quietly and hope nothing bad happens. How is this all the options we have? Well, I mean, the Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. I don't think they care.
What's the matter, loincloth? Got your mouth full of dick? Think I'm gonna spare you? My brother is dead.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Kill me and you'll never find out who killed your colonel. Been withholding information. I mean, yeah, we haven't been withholding it. I'd love to tell him the story. Give me the goddamn options.
Rude. Kill him.
Uh-oh.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Oh. Think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.6 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the thick barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is running out.
Didn't help.
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out.
Well, nice knowing ya.
The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force.
Okay.
A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. He has to. The rifleman will fire at you again. Then, 2 shots ring backwards, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit.
Hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Screamed.
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
Well, go for the evasion. We will win? We did not win.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it. Nothing, a persisting darkness, dancing lights of pain, distant shadows cast by them, like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
Please call her, Kim. She won't listen.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant, and a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
Oh, Kim!
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Oh, let me back into the no. Oh, will I be a ghost now?
Brother, you already were a ghost. Up there screaming along with all of them, scaring each other, haunting each other. It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are silent. They don't rattle windows or write letters in blood. The living do. Leave them behind. Rest.
Oh, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Canena.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
So, did we survive?
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine? Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under the counter bad.
Room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
Long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Piss jacket? What piss jacket?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life
I think
choices.
it hurts now, yeah. Wait.
He's done with the jacket.
Wait for it to wear off. Ugh. Bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
Oh. Psycho locomotor.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is.
Has anyone from the station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
You haven't seen any.
I'm sure they're worried about you.
Not the station. Who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
You hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Okay.
Easy now. How are you?
Ugh.
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering on your feet.
What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The major gave the command.
Happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit. With his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it...
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
This is dead?
Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the major before he got a jump on me.
Thank you, although...
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
That's...
all.
Absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
Kim? Kim, is it 6 or 7?
Plus 1. Ruby.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
Yeah, what happens now?
I honestly don't know.
Good, because I totally do.
Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
What about the hole in the wall? Someone was checking her out.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
Goddamn footprints.
Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
Still a possibility the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
Fucking Maybell, Kim. The flowers.
What?
This one.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
You don't know that.
He's wrong.
Every piece of garbage is connected.
Okay.
Antique bullet from a Bell Mangrave 446mm. How hard can it be to find one?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
This is because I'm La Puta Madre's peon, isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
Alright. All these old bunkers and weapons caches.
We could find thousands more if we want.
But they seemed so mysterious. There's a little pool. He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
I want to talk about this crime more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics.
Should check the room upstairs.
Why not?
Boy, I wonder what we're going to find up there.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Who knows? All right, well, that, I think, is a really good place to call it for the evening. We'll, make our save there. But, yeah. That was good. Things are heating up. A lot happened. A lot more than I thought would happen. I am curious, though. What happens... Let's see, it's... this one. We've got the bugged thing. We've gone upstairs and done the ballistics look. I'm curious if we can go to the island now. Wait, this is not the way. Also, I guess we don't need to check the boardwalk.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth.
Oh, we
Welcome to
triggered
the
it.
Fucking reckoning.
Can we get out of here? Can we sneak back out?
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome.
Okay, I guess we're trapped here. Alright, well, yep, that is going to call it. So thanks for coming in, hanging out. Hope everybody had fun watching that madness. Coming up this week, we will continue on with Final Fantasy X-2 on Tuesday. Don't need to do any more Blitzball. I got that taken care of. But I think we're kind of inching our way towards the end of that. On Wednesday, I should be around, and we will play some Axiom Verge. Get that started, or well, continue on with that. On Friday, we hopefully should wrap up Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow. Good old Julius mode. We got I think maybe 2 bosses left on that. Then we'll have to make sure I'm set up for the next one. Saturday, we will continue on with Quest 64, which, again, surprisingly not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. And then on Sunday, we will continue our adventures here in Disco Elysium. So, in the meantime, have a lovely Monday, as lovely as a Monday can be, and I will see you next time. Yeah, I'm a variety streamer, so I stream a different game each day that I stream, but it's the same on every day. So Sundays have been Disco Elysium Day for the foreseeable future and the foreseeable past. So if you're around on Sundays, come in and we'll keep this going. But in the meantime, yeah, have a good week and we'll catch y'all later. Hey, that was fun now, wasn't it? Did you like the part where that thing happened and I was all, well, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream today. Whether you were in on the chat or just lurking, I hope you had a good time. I play a variety of games, so come back another time to see what I'm working on next. You can also join my Discord to get announcements on what I've got coming up or just hang out and chat. In any case, that's it for me for now. Thanks again for watching. I hope you come back another time, and until then, have a great day.